Hi, and welcome to the Disneyohioan show. I'm making another video. I'm actually doing it in a different room, so a little bit of a different scenery, but it's got better light in it, so definitely why I like it. So today I want to talk about resources for Walt Disney World and what you should what I use to really compile my information and get something going, you know, about what I want to do. But I need information to do that, and if you can't tell already, some of these videos are very ad-lib. This is one of them, so let's get started. The first type of information I use is the Birnbaum's Guide to Walt Disney World, expert advice from the inside source, the official guide. It's backwards right now, but this is what I use, and this is how I use it. It's got tons of information here. It has, like, Walt Disney World character dining. If you have little kids and you want to figure out where is this place, where is it going to be, where is this character going to be, there's a neat little chart inside the book that will tell you it says character dining. I think it might be flipped around, I'm not sure, but it says character dining, and that is a great thing to use at Walt Disney World. And it shows pictures of where each character is going and what they're doing and exactly how they're doing it. And it's just great. Like, it says here, Chef Mickey's Contemporary Resort, breakfast, dinner, buffet. And it'll even tell you how much the prices of food should be around median. And the characters you'll see there are Mickey, Donald, Pluto, Goofy, and Minnie. So what's great about this book is that it's on-hand information when you need it. It's very it's not really like an insider's guide, it's more like a Disney World brought out guide. It's made by an independent publisher, but like, say for example, there's a point in here. It really doesn't show a bad side to Disney World, is what I'm trying to say. It's kind of spitting out some of what Disney World says, which isn't a bad thing because a lot of the information here is good, is true. I'm not saying it's not, I'm saying like, I'm trying to find something here. But, like on some occasions, like especially with the restaurants, is what I'm actually talking about. They really just kind of tell you, like, they really give you the restaurant's guide, like, let's see here, the Liberty Inn. Many visitors from other countries, American food menus. It just describes the food. To many visitors from other countries, American food means burgers, veggie burgers, chicken strips, and fries. These are the staples at Liberty Inn, located to the left of the American Adventure. Salads, chicken, sandwiches, veggie wraps, crispy rice treats, apple cobblers, no sugar added, brownies, roundouts of selection. This place is a good for kids and unadventurous eaters. There is also a kosher option. So what I'm trying to say is that it's kind of the Disney guide as far as restaurants go, so don't get like oh, this was okay when we went, or this was bad. It's just giving you a general overview of what the restaurant's going to be like, and it does give you a price. It goes by these dollar signs. If you can, let me pull it up here. If you can see these right there. If you can see those, it's a dollar sign and $2 signs, and that is telling you like the range of price. And it can round you out that way. There's some good stuff in here too. There's also I think the best part is definitely like some of the planning things that are in the front of the book. It tells you what those years' dates are. So this is a 2010 version. I haven't really updated because you kind of get once you get one, you can get them all. So like there was an older one I had from 2006, and that one just was perfect for me. It never really gave me anything else, and it really did show me that. And it's great, and it really is good because I'm one of those people where if I don't have to turn on a computer to grab my information, I will. And this is perfect, and because you're able to, it's a right-on-hand guide, and it's everything from Disney World, and it's got like Best Fixins Bar, Best Buys, and all that. And it really is a good thing. Plus, there's a map in the back, which definitely is great if you want to figure out the roads there. This has come in handy more than once. And the second and final guide that I have to show you, which I use, is right here. This is better. This is definitely more insider source if you want it. This is more of the Disney perspective. It's got a lot of pictures and nice titles and characters and everything. But this is the nitty-gritty stuff. This is Walt Disney World in Orlando, 2006, Frommer's guide. And the best part about this guide is that it's not just Disney World. It's also the area of Orlando around it. So like Kissimmee, or a Universal, Primeval Whirl. I mean, really, it's good, and it's definitely a member-written thing, because it'll even tell you like Frommer's rating, which is like the ride intensity, which is something that Birnbaum's kind of leans against. It gives you some other information that Frommer's won't, that Birnbaum's won't, which is bring bottled water, freeze of the night to keep it cold. Refill it at the fountains inside the park. Remember to bring sunscreen and wide brim hats for the whole family, and plan to ride Cali River Rapids during the hardest part of the day. It's giving you tips like that, insider information about really what you can be doing to maximize your Disney World experience. It's got best romantic hideaways in Disney World. Some new things in Orlando, as well as hotels around the Disney area, which is great because if you don't want to stay on property, what I mean is on property is in any one of the 16 Disney resorts. If you want to stay off property, this is what you want. And it's not as focused as Disney World as the Birnbaum's is. I think if you're only planning on going to Disney World, pick that up. But if you want to see everything in Orlando, what they have to offer, even Universal, if you want just a general statement of it, this is definitely what you should get. A little bit lengthier, not as restaurant-oriented as Birnbaum's either for Disney World, but definitely something you should pick up along the way. It even gives you good theater seating, like for Indiana Jones. It says, younger kids may prefer a seat a bit further away from all the action. I've found the mid to upper rows offer the best views. This is written by an independent person. Frommer is his name, thus the name Frommer's Walt Disney World book. But it really does give you an overview of the whole area, Orlando area itself. So my advice to you, if you're focusing on Disney World only, then I would definitely pick up this. Even though it's not as in-depth as the Frommer's guide, it definitely has all that you're looking for, and it's not too big. It's colorful, with some full pictures and people smiling and happy and Disney-esque, and definitely has a Disney spin to it. But it's above and beyond. If you're just going to Disney World, this is definitely the better book. Plus, it could even entertain some kids. I know I was entertained when I read it. If you're looking for information, as well as some insider tips and reviews and everything like that, as well as around the Disney area, including the Orlando area, pick up this then. But it wouldn't hurt to have both. I've picked these up at a local library. They have a used library bookstore, and I picked them up for $1 and $3. So if you're looking for a used one, you don't have to go new. If you don't feel like buying for one, you could definitely go the cheap way. I've done that, and you can definitely go on eBay. $4 or $5 I could see you spending on this, and really is, well, worth it, because when you take it down to the park, you may not have internet in your room, you may not be able to have all the same things that you would have, and not only that, this takes about 5 seconds to find information, and compared to the internet where it could take up to like 3 minutes to load. And the last and final way I can get information, which is definitely a thing all of us should be familiar with these days, is the internet. If you want to find any information about Disney World at all, you're just a click away. And there are thousands of sites that can tell you how to go on the cheap. My YouTube videos, many other YouTube videos, will definitely give you a very insider information about Walt Disney World, more insider than Frommer's. It's probably the most customer-oriented thing. You can find customer reviews on restaurants, find out if you want their food there, if you don't. It's not just from the Disney perspective and a publisher, it's real people telling real reviews about what they had. So you can really plan out your trip around that way. Like if you know that there's one steakhouse you really want to go to and you find out that the family that went there had a bad experience with their meal or had food poisoning, then you can definitely figure out if that's a meal for you, and really the internet is by and large what many people use. But for written sources, I would go for either one of these books. If you're just going to Disney World, once again, I'd recommend this one. If you're going around the Orlando area, I would recommend this one. And they're both about, if you can get a year behind, they're $4 or $5 a pop. They're not too expensive, and they'll probably save you a heck of a lot of time and really help your vacation and plan it out. And that's about all I have for today. Thank you for viewing, and we'll see you next time.